Oh, hey, hey. Oh, no. Try again. Oh, crap. I mean, stuff. All right, here you go. All right, let's go. Oh, crap. Sorry. Ooh. All right.
Stop me, oh, somebody stop me.
Hey guys.
Somebody stop me, oh, somebody stop me. Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me. Stop me.
Hello? So low in here.
And Lord, if I'm doing it wrong, please stop me.
Testing.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders.
Wow, I have to face myself.
Here comes Nelson. And a nice job there on special.
He was about to quit or something. I don't know. Oh, decline. Oh.
I didn't think
so.
he didn't.
Oh, he didn't. I knew. I didn't even snap the ball yet. He already quit. NBA last night. I know a couple of these LeBron maniacs are bothering me. Like, are you gonna watch the Lakers, man? No, I'm not watching the boom. piece of trash. He's too busy making a mediocre of my team. He's an embarrassment. I don't even think we're going to pass the first round or second. We're not good enough. But no, we had that, like, we're going to do something crazy. Come on, Ruben's back to showtime like this. But no.
Thank you,
I don't
Coach.
trust this man.
Sports coverage of the
I hope he
NFL
retires
brings us to
for good,
Oakland, California.
but
This
no
was the
guarantees.
scene a few minutes ago.
Well,
The folks
I
around
gotta
the
wait and
stadium
see.
clad in silver and black
I gotta wait.
going to make every last game played in Oakland
right.
count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Gets fielded in the end zone.
All right. Yeah, it is what it is. What's more likely, me cheering for the Rams or me cheering for LeBron? I say neither, but.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
You know, later today I might cook some pasta.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Rush coming.
Going down.
He's taken down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner,
Going down, man.
Not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Pressure this guy.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. They got a man. It's Woods. The 40. He's at the 30. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post, and most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And
No
that
pressure,
they were
this
able
guy.
to get in there and influence the throw. Remember,
Pressure, Jared Goff.
got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. And this
No
is
dice.
going to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much
I'm ready
space to
for
get
you.
the ball in there.
Yeah, when that
He's
field
going
shrinks
for
with
it.
those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for
Trying to show him
receivers to
some
run
blitz.
through.
Here we go. It's Gurley. He will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All right, it's all right.
Out is the
We'll get 'em.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's test him out.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Get down! Alrighty! White Monday, down!
From the gun, it's Carr. And Cook has it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you got to stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases...
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Los Angeles Rams coming back out for their next drive. Let's just take a peek at what they've done so far this year. We mentioned earlier they're 3-0, but it's how they've done it. All 3 wins by double digits.
Yeah, they've gotten after people, and people were wondering, how will they start the season? Because in preseason, they didn't show a whole lot, and not many frontline guys played. And they've come out blazing, so big credit to their coaching staff. Big credit to the players for having that maturity to be ready to go. And they are pointing towards the Super Bowl, and rightly so. They're winning on offense.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone.
Damn it.
And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
76.
Now it's gone. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
DC.
Now Goff. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
Force a field goal.
Charles, that's an important 3rd down stop. You don't want to spot him 2 touchdowns here early.
You're trying to slow momentum down. You've already given up the score. They're coming right back at you. You're exactly right. Being able to hold them there and force a decision on 4th down, that's big for the defense.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
Good.
That is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Oakland Raiders taking the field again here. You wonder how this 0-3 start to the season is affecting their head coach, John Gruden. And you know this a lot better than me, he's a fiery competitor. He didn't envision this the first 3 weeks.
No, of course he didn't, but he also knew that maybe the job was a little bit tougher than maybe what people gave credit for. Be a little bit of a rebuild. Now, they've made some moves along the way that people would say, hey, what was that? You know, Khalil Mack being traded. But all in all, he's trying to build this thing from the ground up again to make it sustainable. So they've got some big games coming up. None bigger than the Cleveland Browns coming to town. Now, Browns team with a lot of confidence after getting their first win in a long, long time.
Yeah, all of a sudden, that's no longer a gimme. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there's another first down run right there.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because she'll always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Oh, yeah, you did. Penalty, yes.
And now it's first and 10.
I know,
a big
each of you guys
mistake,
will be a
especially
hard
when you
catch,
factor in
so-
the personal foul yardage.
Until I figure out how to do.
Got 3 down. 280. Express.
Carr now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Get set. 180.
Now Carr throwing on second down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. Carr now on third and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Express.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Pressure him.
Super. 12.
After the interception, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And now running right through it. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line. On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, as some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Rams on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey. Go down. 120.
Here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you win two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Brandon Cooks, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams add on to their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that this...
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Goff on first down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Connects it to Roberts, right side. A gain of 6 there on first. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Carr to throw on second down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 41. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high...
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. Fights him off. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
We're going to get some points.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick here is good. Time for the break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Don't give me that. Give me that easy stuff.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
93.
Third quarter starts with a run from Lynch. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A gain of 3, second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
93.
They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Bring it down. You wide, 8-8. White Monday. Go. Get set.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. This is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well. Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just...
Woods. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods. 61 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Now, who waiting? Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Carr now on 1st down. He completes it to Jordy Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get up.
And here's another interception. Picked up by Roby Coleman. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
That one goes for 24 yards. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Johnson able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. Third and long. It's gone. And this one is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a... And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risky.
And it's so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On second down, here's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22.
I want to start running the ball.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Carr now to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And it's intercepted
come on,
at the goal
man.
line. Picked up by King Coleman. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw is gone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
A gain of 8 and a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Now a first down throw, gone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Goff now looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The veteran safety, Reggie Nelson, right there in coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He gets it to Cooks. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Mike, check. We're good. Let's go, D.
Now a play fake here on first down. And Cooks has it over the middle. Brandon Cooks.
Damn it.
Touchdown, L.A. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Down. Waiting. Hey, 7:34.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10. And Cook has it left side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and leap.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Matt Longacre with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Now Carr, gotta have this one. He finds Roberts, complete. And all the way down to the 29. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And they pick up the first down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stopped them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know, in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Finds Roberts left side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw, it's Carr. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass, excellent job. Way to knock it down.
2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal. Bust through the tackle. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th.
Go, Chief. Get set. Wide out.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. Ball.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big-time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Goff. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
Go. Black 20.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Looking deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down. Couldn't get it. Now it's 4. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield? And they're going to try this again. It's another fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
risky.
It is so funny because when it works, genius. When it doesn't work, not so smart.
Not so genius.
In this case, not so genius, but I do admire that he went for it.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Tight end right.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Sam Shields. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks.
All right. Come on out.
He's kneeling.
12. 3.
No.
Here goes the line. 180.
Goff gonna throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shell. Switch.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Goff. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knees. Late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners
Yeah.
who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Oakland, we sign off.
All right,
so long,
let's
everybody.
move on next game. Throw him out.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be
all right,
you
the Jets.
the National Football League on EA Sports. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Oakland Raiders. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. These folks are ready, and we are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
All right.
Here we go. 6-18.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, we're going to sell the go. Just go. Let's see who's faster.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. Here's Carr. To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
6-18.
Again, it's Carr. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. A gain of 6 there on first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. His throw caught right around the 6. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders drive right down the score on the opening drive.
Got it.
Yes. Right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10. first down, it's Darnold. Escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Here's Darnold. And he hits Jermaine Kearse. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 6 there on first. A play fake, and it's Darnold. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson, 47 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7.
All right, we got to beat these Jets.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On first down, Carr. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr connects it to Roberts, right side. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Now Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Play action. It's Darnold. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Clears the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He's going to go for it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Watch him now, Barney.
They'll go with a big bang, Crowell. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Wow. I'll tell you, he got a good spot on that one. It's 4th and 2, and he might have gotten 2 and an inch, but that's all he needed, and that'll keep the drive moving.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. On first down, Darnold. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Now a handoff to Crowell. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. In on the stoppage to hear Whitehead.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
a fight for the football.
Oh, yes.
Picked up by Gary and Conley. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Out to Lynch. And so over. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
Down! 180!
On second down, Lynch. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. First down now, but that clock rolling. Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got some space here. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down. Last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And Cook has it, left side. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to cash in for 6.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Andre Roberts now to return it. New York Jets file back onto the field here for offense. Charles, you know, week one, everyone was so excited after that victory against Detroit. Last 2 weeks, they've come back down to earth. Where does this team sit at 3 weeks in?
I think there's still reason for optimism with this team because the win against Detroit, as you mentioned, explosive, put 48 points on the board and blew away the Lions in the second half. The game against the Dolphins, that's the one that's a little more puzzling for them because there's no reason for them to have been down as big as they were before they made their late comeback. And then the one at Cleveland, that's the one that's really going to disappoint them because I think that they looked at that as a game that they should.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Raiders have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
A Raider first down, 17 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called.
Okay, easy
So
field
with
goal.
4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And
Yes.
this kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Jets. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Back to throw, Darnold. Incomplete. He was trying for his running back, Bilal Powell, and that'll bring up second down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Back to the air, Darnold on second down, and that is incomplete here.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch.
All right, we've been playing pressure
balls, I
defense
think, are the
right
toughest
now.
ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Dancing to his left. And that's caught in.
Can't believe it.
Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. The extra point now coming from Myers. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Here's Myers now to kick it away. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. And brought in by the tight end Cook. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Throw left side complete. It's Cook. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A Raiders first down. Carr hooking up with Cook. Carr now on first down. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And some room to roam now. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And he's into the clear. 20, 10, and he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Charles, we've seen him target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So out come the Raiders. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right. Field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position not trying to.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Jordan Jenkins in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Hey, 7:34.
Now Carr throwing on second down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
On third and long, it's Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Watch it now, Marty.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Former Buckeye first-rounder Garyon Conley there to knock that away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Green 39!
From the 50, it's Darnold. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing here on third down. Darnold, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Letting one fly, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Marcus May with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Now they're trying to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
6-18.
He's got a man. That's Cook. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead,
and that's caught inside the 35. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 43 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Monday, down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Steps away, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area.
Come on.
And then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Oh, we got to kick a field goal.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
So out now come the Jets. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Well, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. Of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 41 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Crowell. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Isaiah Crowell, 15 yards. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
No. Check. Patriot.
Crowell's going to try and run for it. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Myers now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
Second down and 10, Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And he's getting a moonwalk.
Oh,
and
come on.
He's down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh? Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And Myers able to knock it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. To throw his car. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. First down now, but that clock rolling.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. Cooper's got it. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And a big 32-yard play on third. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw, Carr. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal.
Right there. We're good.
Now Carr. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. There's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Harris now to return. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Jets as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
All right. Okay, let's go 6 turn. All right. We're ready. What was wrong talking about?
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Oh, we got the
It's
Falcons
National
again. Okay.
Football League, presented by EA Sports. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off with the right foot, 18 yards. On first and 10, it's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Everyone's got 4 down.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Leaving a first down and more. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, 54 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his first look is incomplete. Cooper was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it.
And they drop it for a loss. The penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use...
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he is in to make it 16-0. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
That's my fault, man.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Let's go to the place.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Carl trying again on 2nd down. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
58, 98.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr. He finds Roberts, complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook, 48 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 game.
at the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. It usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. 30. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, 71 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
On 1st down, Carr. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tech McKinley in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Hey, 7:34.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And the pressure gets to him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
7:34. Down. 180. 6:37.
From the gun, it's Carr. They completes it to Jordy Nelson. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Last week against Miami for Jordy Nelson, he finally showed up to the party. Weeks 1 and 2, just 5 catches, really dormant, but he exploded, didn't he?
Yeah, he certainly did. 6 catches, 173 yards, and the first touchdown for him in a silver and black uniform after 69 as a Green Bay Packer. Remember back in preseason when the Packers and Raiders played, and he caught balls in pregame with Aaron Rodgers, kind of reuniting one more time? It felt like that kind of a day, and he's forging that relationship now with Derek Carr.
They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
You're right. Purdue Express.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Ready to go now in the 2nd quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Okay, I found my 3rd.
6:18. Down. 180.
Now, Carr again. Forced, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jack Crawford able to collapse the pocket and drop it for a loss of a yard. Carr to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Vic Beasley in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Got some room at the 30. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. That one good for 33 and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
You're on an island over there. Single receiver. You ready? You ready? Go!
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
Hey, Tuesday.
But maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Mike, check.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down again. Bruce Irvin in there to drop him. And back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Come on, snap.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
It's not snap.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
The tight end is in a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Lets it go for Nelson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a minute 55 to go in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones from 3 yards out, and the Falcons will add on to their lead. And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. Here's Bosher to kick it away. The return man here, Dwayne Harris. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, and it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Keith Tandy. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep trying it.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Freeman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Now Ryan. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. To throw again is Ryan. Complete to Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ryan now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Gun.
To throw again, Ryan. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, and now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing again, Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Freeman. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Bryant's kick is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And Cook has it, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. To throw his car. Over the middle, complete. It's Nelson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Nelson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Here's Carr to throw. And this is Cook with the grab. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
First down, Raiders. The former Packer Jordy Nelson on the receiving end from Carr. Throwing now is Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Lynch, the lone man in the backfield now on second and goal. He'll get it up the middle, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
On second down, Ryan. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. On second down, here's Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short and shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tahir Whitehead leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
They're going on fourth down. It's Ryan. He's got two. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. On first and 10, it's Ryan. His throw caught right around the 6. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the fourth. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. To throw is Ryan. Toward the pylon, caught. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Roberts with it over the middle. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. On first and 10, here's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete.
Get down! Get down! You ready?
Carr again here on second and 10. And this is incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hell! You ready? Ain't no way. Go, go.
Throwing his Carr on third down. Rolling to his right. Letting one. They've got his man. Complete. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 43 yards.
Well, they just treated third and long as simply an opportunity to make an even bigger play. Normally, you're just trying to pick up the first down and you know where the sticks are. They took this thing way downfield. Confidence in the receivers to go up and make a play, even with defenders around them.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 10 more there and another first down. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Into the red zone, it's Carr. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Duke Riley coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
And the interception earlier, now is sacked. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Shotgun now for Carr. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson from 10 yards out. And the Raiders get a score closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this.
Hey, let's go.
They have forced some fumbles.
Freeman again. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
All right.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. A nice gain of 21 yards. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey. 4 down.
Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. And Jones has it over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On 1st down, Ryan. Caught by Sanu. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Okay. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
22.
Now it's Ryan. Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Carr gonna throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Vic Beasley in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Brian Poole, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Oh, the Falcons got it. Up Atlanta football. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
Ryan wants to throw it. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
We're good.
One final try now for Carr. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
I feel like crap today.
One
more game, just get it over.
Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys and hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. When they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Okay, I found out to play, so. Almost there. One more game will be it for a day. Who you got? Okay, these are tough guys to face. I'll cook some pasta once this game is over, so. Well, I might go to the state fair this year. I don't know. Well, I live in North Carolina, so I live close to Raleigh, so. The rumor is today the Carolina Hurricanes might leave. That's a Raleigh base. You would think it's in Charlotte, but it's actually
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Raleigh.
brings us to Oakland, California.
Okay, another shot at this guy.
Festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It's just my normal play.
Here's Harris to return it. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
I ain't afraid to throw. So.
7:34. Hey, 7:34.
Carr now on first down. And Cook has it left side. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said.
First, he rifles one, is intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
To throw on second down is Goff. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Goff on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there from 19 yards away. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Later, 9.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Roby Coleman there defensively.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Buying time to his left. He finds an opening past the 40, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Carr now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Hey, 7:34. Hey, Purdue.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Lets it go for Nelson. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. On first down, Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Samson Abuka in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Carr to throw on second down. And it's caught. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
All right, so we good.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. Here's our Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Goff on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Out of the gun, Goff. And that's complete to Cooks. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 down to the 19, and it's a first down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now a nice Nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. This is caught. And he's brought down. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
76.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another 2nd and goal.
20.
Gone. And incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. On the keeper, here's Groff. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And it's indeed good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Ooh, okay.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Okay, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what
into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. This is intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A minute 59 to go in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland
pressed it
after this.
Okay, I never used press, so.
Toss play. This is Lynch. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Sam Shields, the one that got him down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Toss play to Lynch. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time, and an Oakland first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now they'll throw with Carr. They dump it off to Lynch. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Down! You're 180!
On third and long, it's Carr. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny? When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Let me know what I'm doing.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Now it's Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is Harris. Powers through it. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Oh, there's that snap.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime here in a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Fielded at the 20. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's...
Rams got it. They bring him down. Samson Abuka in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses could... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Sam Shields. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
That's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the gun, here's Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back, and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
You got him. All right. Come on now.
Now it's gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. And he takes this one back.
Yes.
The Raider defense delivers a score. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over and following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Goff now to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
4 down, go.
Back to throw. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
7:34.
We'll try and end it right now.
Hit! Nice pick!
Damn, why is that? It's not snapping the ball.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Cook has it, left side. Still shedding tackles. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Purdue! Cover 0.
Carr now on 1st down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Seth Roberts, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
I feel this game
and
will
the
be
first
over.
turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
It's over, my friend.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Man, it's dark out here.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily to look at your play.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3.
This game about to be over.
Back now in the East Bay. It's the Rams trailing, but
first
they do
game
have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Goff now looks to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And out across midfield, down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
to his running back, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Goff on first down. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number 1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On first down, Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Tyler Higbee. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand-new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
93.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
29.
They run again on first down, Lynch. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Get down. 180.
Okay, I'm not gonna use the timeout. Let's go down here. Let's see.
Carr gives to Marshall. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Low.
Now Carr. It's caught. Wilson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
93.
Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
19.
Yeah, he about to quit, Adam. Oh, he quit. That's it for the broadcast. I'm done. I'm about to end the broadcast there. Sorry about that, Adam. I didn't know you were coming in out of nowhere. Wow. Adam? Hello? Oh. Hello? What? Hello? Oh, I can hear you now. Oh, okay, I hear you. Oh, yeah, I've been careless the whole game, the whole commentary. Oh, crap.